There's still a thunderstorm warning, man. It's like sunny outside. What is going on with this weather over here? Slide these out of the way and put it here and go, bam, there you go, Chris. Faster with the focus. I'm just kidding, man. Take your time. Take all the time you need. I have a bad habit now, just like looking down, never looking at the camera anymore. That's me, man. I'm getting so comfortable with you guys, I'm just like looking down. I'm not even looking at you. And I'm mumbling more. That's fine. Who cares? You just want to see the thing. Ooh, spooky! Dear, you're in a spooky mood too? Ooh! It's time for some spooktacular sets from Sembo Blocks. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Pick Me Up, Scottie. I'm Scottie. Hey, you're watching Beamus. Halloween is around the corner. Sembo Blocks has released a bunch of Halloween sets that are brand new for this year. A lot earlier, but at least you still have a chance. Hopefully I can get this video out faster to you guys. But you should be able to get them now and get it in time for Halloween. These are great little sets, I'm happy to say. Unfortunately, I do not have the full set here. These are just some of them. And I think I'm actually missing one set. Damn it, I gotta go after that supplier who sold me that set. Anyway, we're gonna look at a couple of series here. It's Halloweeny time. Dress up now, dress up as a ghost. What are you guys gonna dress up as this year? I'm curious because I'm still trying to decide. Should I dress up as a ghost? You know, like a real terrifying one, scare all the kids? Should I dress up as a dinosaur? My boy's into dinosaur. I know Chris is gonna dress up like one of those blow up T-Rex, you know, with the air inside. Be giant. Well, you know, maybe later we'll put some pictures up. I don't know. Anyway, let's have some fun. So I'm just gonna put this all into one video. Some will be missing. Characters might be all over the place. I even have some missing pieces. I don't even know where they go. So you get the idea. Have some fun. Look at this. If you want to buy it, it is available on pickmeupscottie.com. Just search Halloween and spook yourself and scare yourself out. Oh, and before I do start this, just to let you know very quickly, the figures have changed. The first time I'm seeing these kind of figures, and hey, change is a good thing, right? So what you're looking at is Sembo Blocks Night Magical, or I call it Magical Halloween Night. The ones that you see on the table are the Cemetary sets, Pumpkin Carriage sets, Lantern sets, and a roller coaster set. And they range from the number 605001 all the way through 22. So only the first set is not with me because I didn't get it. They're just like figures. I'll put a picture over me right now. It's a rock concert theme. So we're into that. If you want to have a Halloween pop-up rock concert, there you go. Looking at all these other ones, the figures kind of repeat. They'll be about the same. So we're gonna look at these. And of course, I'm missing one little set. So the first row in front of me here is a cemetery, or they call it a cemetery set, and the second row as well. The third row is a set of 4 that is like really, really random. I have to say that some of these were really randomized. It's more the back row one because the back row one is a foreign one. So once you finish these and you want to change it up, you have to break them all down and you can transfer it into one big set. Will I do that for you guys? Yeah, of course. So, you know, you'll see that in this video. And then we got the lantern and then the roller coaster. So we're going to go in order of the booklet. So we'll start with the cemetery round 1. So this first one is 605009. We're just gonna start with the end of the number will be the number, right? So there's number 9. This is like a bar, like a chill out area. It's very simple. It's very easy to build. You got the table there with a little pumpkin, and then you got 2 little stools here. You got this little drink, pumpkin fountain drink, which is actually pretty cool. And the figures are actually awesome. So I'm gonna pull these up closer to you guys so you guys can see. Chris is gonna help me get focused once again. Chris, you're a savior. Here's the table. Very simple. 2 drinks, umbrella, and some of these things are glow in the dark. I don't think the drinks are, but hey, look at the pumpkin, man. Printed pumpkin. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Very nice. Very simple. I'm gonna say simple quite a lot because everything is very simple. I have to remind myself. You get 2 stools here. Those are stickers, yes. I know that for a fact because I remember I did a pretty crap job on some of them. Yeah, I can feel it already. But it has the effect of wood. Yeah, I kind of like it. Every time I say the word simple, I want you guys to take a shot of whiskey. We're gonna get drunk very soon. Here's a closer look at the barrel for your drink, for your alcohol or juice, or maybe it's pumpkin juice. But I like how it looks like a pumpkin. And the barrel is separate, so that is a loose piece right there. The cool thing is this actually does have a brick light. Chris, this thing lights up, man. You turn it here, let's see if I can turn it on. I think you just twist this part, there we go. So yeah, it has a brick light inside there. You might have to take the batteries out when we send these things, you know, or not include the light, because it's a pain in the ass to take the batteries out on these things. But hey, I like this one. This is actually pretty cool. Thank you, Chris. Anyway, what you're seeing now is the first time for a brand new Sembo Block character figure style. They are trying to avoid copyright, I guess, and I'm all for it. I think they actually look pretty okay. The legs might look a little different, but a couple of things that are unique. So anyway, take a look at the Grim Reaper here first. Let me know what you think. All printed. I think he looks exceptional, really good. I like his little weapon too. He's the Grim Reaper, right? So I'm gonna take off his helmet, or his hood, his hoodie. I'm gonna show you the head, that it is very different on the back. Look at that, different groove. You guys get the idea. You can see the tip of his head there, very different from the standard figure that you know. Now the crazy thing is, right here, the head actually has a little bit of a tilt. So I'm just gonna do this one time to show you on this set. All the other figures are almost exactly the same. If you pull his head up a little bit more, you can see how I'm like kind of shifting it. You could tilt it, the head like that if you wanted to, but you'll see more of the neck. But it has a little tilt thing there. You can see how different that is. It's like a little notch there now. It's just compatible with standard figures. I might as well just pull one out now and just see if it fits. Here's the guy from the Lego boutique. So if I take his head off here, this is good for you guys to see because I'll forget to document this later. Can this head fit on this Lego body? Yes, it can. Can the Lego head fit on a Sembo Block one? It fits, but look, it's like super loose, man. Whee! Is that still good or bad? I know some of you guys are gonna be like, yeah, it's not good. Okay, we'll move the Lego guy out of the way. Oh no, not yet. Let's just see how much more this is compatible. Next part is the arm. If I pull it off without breaking it, they have the ball joint built inside. We've seen some of these sets, if you watch my last videos, we had like kind of slot these in. But there, just to show you, when you buy this, it's inside already. So if I flip it here and try to, I don't know if you can see that. You can't really see it inside. But trust me, man, it's kind of like built in there. And then finally, you got the torso part that is different. If I pull this here, oh, for sure, the Lego one will not fit here. Only to the side. You can't even use a Lego arm. This thing is blocking it. So there, same, but different. But it's very easy to put these guys together. I was like, oh, what a surprise. The legs can kind of split apart like that, right? So you can kind of give them a little bit more action there. So I kind of like that. It makes him look more animated now. You can hang him off the set and he looks really cool. So there you go. That's number 9. It took too long with that one, even though it's the smallest one. But that's interesting. I like the figures, man. Number 10 is the flower. Finally, a different flower that's not like all these crazy. There's so many brick brands with different flowers, man. It's kind of crazy right now. I like this one. Pretty simple. Can it pop off easy? Actually, yes. The bottom petals, they're clipped in, but my one looks like they're kind of going or want to break. Be careful putting those on. But it's holding in place. Like this surprisingly, this set hasn't fallen apart when I brought it down to the office. And you got one figure. Each one of these sets does come with a single figure. So I'm going to show you the figure. So we're looking at our first ghost. I guess what he's supposed to be. I don't know, man. With that hood, and I did like a bunch of these guys, you can make a clan out of them. That's a terrible joke, but anyway. Interesting, the face is all black. There's no printing on the inside, but it's like they're using Batman's head, but they cut the ears off. I like the printing, the outfit, the sheet on him. It's on the front, and it's also on the back here. You can see that. And he's holding a lantern. I'll tell you, the arms can also stretch out, so you can be like, come here. You can kind of do this thing. Come here. So you're gonna see these guys repeat a lot, so I'm gonna skip a lot of them. There's the green ghost hanging on the branch. I'll try to like flip him around so you can see his face there. Angry guy. I don't know if he's from the hidden, what is that? The Lego's Hidden Side series, which I have too. I love the school. That was really fun. You got a spider there. They're separate from the set, so I just put them on here. Candle there. There's a doggy bone there. I'm not sure why there's a doggy bone there. I like the color of the plants, man. The blue. That's pretty cool. There's one more shot of the flower there. Whoa, spider gonna jump on you. That scare you guy? No? Anyway, that was kind of cool. But you do have to be careful on the back side here. If I go Ooh. Yeah, these ones might kind of want to break off after. You can see the stress. It's being stressed out on those parts. But, you know, I like the look of it. It's very simple. The bat. So there you go. That's flower. So number 11 is kind of like maybe the entrance or the way to the graveyard. A lot of little things here that I do like. You know, you got the sign over here. You got a cross, like gravestone here. A tree. Thank goodness no leaves on it. It's all dead, so it's very easy to put together. A little sack here. And a little bicycle. These are all stickers. You got eastward, northwest, westward. That's cool though, you got a direction sign there. So this is probably gonna be for your city type thing. You got the cross there. The power of Christ compels you. Did I say that right? That was a scary movie, man. Exorcist. Remember that movie, Chris? The one with the girl in the bed? That's scary too. He's like freaked out, man. Chris is very freaked out about these kind of things. Yeah. I'm more for it, man. I'm like, come on, ghost, come in my office and haunt me. I'm down. Nice color. That's the other thing too. When you saw earlier, like the color variation of all these sets, they're kind of crazy. It's like really super orangey. But I'm like, oh, maybe they're kind of going for a more festive pumpkin look type of thing, you know? And that's okay. Everything's been really dark lately. So you get a nice little tree. I like this tree. You got the base here. You got very simple items down there. Bush, snake, and a candle right there. And there's a clip on the back. It's supposed to be clipped onto something. I don't know, man. But anyway, very simple base. There's the upper part of the tree. Got a lantern and another ghost. And the ghost is, you know, I don't know if I've just put him there randomly, but very easy to put together. You can do your own like directions with all these bushes, and you don't have to copy the manual exactly.
What's this?
Just a bag.
Oh.
A bag of, I don't know what's inside the bag.
Ghosts?
Bones. Bones. And I think this is actually glow in the dark. I have to check real quick. Might be, it might not be. Find out right now. And I'll tell you guys. No, it's not glow in the dark. I thought it would be because of the material and the color. But I like the look of it. And I like the little patchwork there. Then finally, you just got this bicycle, simple bicycle. It's not actually supposed to be standing up. It's fine right there. It's a very blue bicycle. It's in the pictures. It's like it's fallen over. Like a boy has been kidnapped. And he's been kidnapped by. Yo, this is like the craziest looking priest I have ever seen. Look at this big cross that he's holding. He's crazy, man. Look at his face. How mean he is. Where are you, kiddies? I'm coming to get you with my cross. He's a priest, right? I mean, he's holding a cross. Yeah. He's got the collar and everything. Okay, so he looks like a vampire. Maybe he's a vamp. What you are now seeing is number 12. This is the gate. The gates to hell. Or the gates to your graveyard. It's like next level compared to the one that came with the Lego haunted house. That's like a little skinny, long gate. This is more like, you know, we got zombie looking guys, rats, skeletons with pumpkin heads. Actually, Chris, if you can help me on the second shelf, right in the front on the other side, on where the sets are, there's a black little gate. It's kind of skinny and long. I don't know if you can see it there. Thank you for Chris for bringing this in. There's a comparison. This is the OG haunted house gate. No, it is not a copy, you guys. It actually says Lego on the studs there. Believe me, trust me, man. But it's like an upgrade. They've upgraded it to this thing. I love the skeletons with the pumpkins stuck on their heads. That looks really good. You got a sign that's like, do not enter. And it has the bones going across the top with those little torches on the side here. The gate does open up like that. Welcome to my graveyard. And they just have like a couple of attachments on the bottom here. It's not attached to anything though. Cool, it's just like a little gate, man. If you want a gate for your entrance to your Halloween place, there you go. Oh, the skeleton is escaping. You got the Hulk. He actually kind of looks like the Grinch, right? He has the Grinch's face, but the Hulk's body. And he has this crazy axe. Look at that axe. Scary looking, man. He can kick you sideways like that. Pow. Yeah, I like him. I like the color. And I just don't know if he's like a zombie or caretaker of the cemetery. And he has this little rat right here. Little rat. That's a typical rat that we see in all the sets. There you go. That's the first row. So this is round 2 for the cemetery set. We're looking at number 13. I wouldn't even know what to classify this. What is this? Chris, what is this we're looking at? Do you know what we're looking at? This is like a scary park. Part of the cemetery thing going on. You have a broom here. A scary looking cat. Well, we'll see this really close up. It has a function on the back here. You just turn a very simple function. The ghost can speak. Is the ghost glow in the dark? I don't know, man. Might be. You got a bench over here. Very simple bench. And did you take a shot? One more sign there. Ghost sign? Is that a ghost sign? Oh, I just took this whole thing off. Yeah, it's a ghost sign. So the archway can come off pretty easy, as you can see. Now I'm going to slide up very close. There's the purple pussy. Cat. Vampire looking cat. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Broom. Closer detail at the flowers. And there is actually a little cross on the back there. I'm not sure why they put a toilet seat lid piece on there. I'll fix the awning a little bit. And if you want to see the action from the back, it looks like that. Very simple device to use. You just turn that crank. And you got this little vine right there. That's a cool little crazy looking color vine. That's the color thing, right? This series is really festive. Like it's more colorful Halloween. Chris, what do you think? Is it too cheap looking or is it like unique or you feel like
it's good?
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
But we all want to just see the figures.
That color, is it glow in the dark?
I don't know.
Right?
Let's find out again. Let's find out. Oh, turn it on. Let me just make this really bright. We're going to find out right now if it's glow in the dark. Yes, it is glow in the dark. No. Can't see it on there. Trust me, man. It should be glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Cool. We got a cool vampire here. He looks like he's straight out of The Boys, the movies, The Lost Boys. Vampire, yeah. I like it printing on his outfit. I had to tilt it a little bit because of the camera. There we go. Hey, everybody. What are you doing, Scottie? Why, he's stretching out my arms and stretching out my legs. You can do the splits. It's Jean-Claude Van Damme style. Nothing on the back, though. Cool, man. What's the next one? Ooh, number 14. If you guys have creative names for each one of these, let me know. Put the number, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever. Put your name in it, and the one that I think is the greatest, I will pin your comment on this video. This one, it's a spooky part of the cemetery. You know, I really like this tree back here, and it has a crank just like the last hit going, yeah, like that. Oh, like it's scary. It's like a little stage area. So you have the tree there, and the tree is actually kind of like partially a figure. I know how they have a tree guy at Lego, but you don't have a body here. There, if I take this off, he has a head and everything. So you could put legs on him if you have the Sembo Block legs, and he can walk around. Then on this side, you got a cross there. There's a gravestone. A little bit of plants there, and look at this crazy horse, man. The skeleton riding this crazy horse. The skeleton head's really big, though. I think that's a unique print. There might be a lot of unique new pieces that you may have not seen before that Sembo's trying to use here. Is a horse? Is that normal, the horse? Or is that like from Harry Potter or something? I don't remember that. But anyway, that's a cool horse, man. Clear horse, and you got this bush down here. That's a really weird color, though, right? To have that in there, that blue, purple, it kind of throws it off. I don't know if I'm into that or not. But you can easily just remove that and just leave it out of the way. And finally, you got this little pumpkin hanging there. You can always take him out of here. The horse is not posable. And then you can put the regular figure here. If I put a regular figure here, just look at this girl. So far, they've all been different, right? She kind of looks like Wednesday from Addams Family. I can't wait for that series to come out on Netflix. I'm looking forward to watching it. Got a little blood coming out of her mouth. And she's just like, yeah, let's do some rituals in this place. Okay, so we're looking at number 16. 15, I just can't find it. I don't know if it was lost or was even given to me or if it's at home. If I have it, I'll show it to you in this video. If I don't have it, it would be cut in by now. And that's life, man. Oh, it's like a Halloween sign with a ghost dog that's howling. We don't need to see that. Okay, what we're looking at here is, I have no idea what I'm looking at either. It's like a stage area or something going on, like a concert thing. This one is quite interesting because it has a platform here that has a little bit of a spring action, but I don't know what's supposed to, like, the figure can't fit in the thing. Lift up this figure's coat. They're like spring action thing going on, but it doesn't really do anything. Looks like you're supposed to launch something out of here. So let's take a closer look at the stage here. Those are stickers of the cracks along the back. The skulls are all printed. Look, they actually have flowers in there. And along the back, there's like these skeleton bodies with flames coming out. And in the back here, there's not really anything there, but let's see if I can just kind of show you the contraption here. If I can lift this up. Yeah, see there? Little spring. What's this thing trying to spring up, man? It gets kind of stuck there. Doesn't really push up that well. Gimmick, man. This one's a gimmick. This one doesn't really work that great. Oh, I'm just tearing everything apart now. I'm tearing everything apart right now. Okay, there we go. I guess this is supposed to be like a stage. She's up there. Dan. I like that Backstreet Boys video. Remember that Backstreet Boys video? The everybody move your body. It's like Halloween-y type thing. Man, I miss those days. Anyway, there you go. Tons of lanterns and pumpkins hanging there. You got the bats along the back. And spider web there with a blue spider. And of course, we got the figure. Let's take a look at her. All right, we got the wizard or the witch. She looks like something out of Dungeons and Dragons. I like her hat. And that's like a vampiress. I like her printing. She looks really good, man. Do you guys like the legs like that? Or are they like too different now? Or are you happy? Like finally, they can sell these overseas without having any issues. Or they'll probably still have issues. Oh no. The interesting thing is in all the manuals, just figure sheets are separated. They do that a lot with a lot of brands. Or maybe if you don't want the figure, or maybe companies are scared to send them with the figures, they remove them. And just before, I forgot to show you the manuals earlier. I'm not going to go through these, but these are like poster styles. I don't like these, but it's depending on the size of the set. It goes from small, medium, to large. And all the figures are like these kind of papers. So, you have to open it up like this. And no, I hate these kind of instructions, but they're so small. They're like, we'll just put them on sheets of paper. Save space, man. Anyway, going back to her. Yeah, I like her staff. Her light stick, she looks really good. I'm not trying to be disgusting or anything, but she does have printing on the back. So this one's like really detailed on the outfit, and I like that a lot. Okay, we're on to the third row, which is 17 through 20. The instructions I just showed you. But these four, each one has 2 manuals. So you save the second manuals for later, because what we're going to do is, after I finish reviewing the rest of the sets, we're going to combine these together and see what it turns into. So this set is like a 4 and 1, okay? So 4, and it turns into 1. So number 17 looks I think this set to me looks the most random. It's just very randomized because they're going to use this to turn it into something big. But if I had to call it something, it'd be like a Halloween cottage with a big wheel here. And you got a key and a door there. Door opens up just like that. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's very, very flat looking. You got a pumpkin on this side. And if I swing it to the back for you, pretty plain. There is a table there with a couple of cups and mugs. But hey, look here on the top. There's a little spring action thing going on here. So this thing can actually fire. If I hold it down here, you're gonna have to hold it down. It's kind of gimmicky, but there's a little red disc here. So I push this trigger. Don't let go, because earlier I did it and knocked down the whole set. You hold it there and you just go, That was pretty weak, man. I don't know why they designed that for. I didn't like this design either. It's just hanging off by a stud. It's a small set, man. This goes back in here. And it holds in there like that. Or maybe it'll work better this way. Here we go. Let's try it one more time. One more time for Chris. Hold it. And, what is it firing? I don't know why they have that feature for. Here's a closer look at that little disc area. These parts are really weird, man. You're gonna see more of these in the other sets here, but the printing is nice. Those are not stickers, so that's good. It's all flowery there. And then let's look down below one more time. Give you guys a little closer look there at the front door, the little transparent vines hanging out, which I thought was actually pretty cool. And even the windows look pretty good. I like the look of the pieces, but it is very random. That part just fell off again. However, there is enough room here to put one figure. Can be standing by the cups and go like, drink now. So this guy is exactly the same guy as we saw in the other set, just so you know, the Grim Reaper dude with his axe. What are we looking at now? This is number 18. The spinning, see-through, transparent head field thing. What a trip. But that's cool. It spins. Surprisingly, the hat, the eyes, and the face on both sides are all prints. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Same deal, we got this big wheel here for no apparent reason. You got a little bit of green right there. It feels like they're just sticking on pieces to the set so you can get ready to make the big one. So you definitely have to get all 4 of these if you want to make it look like the 4-in-1 thing, which we will see. And you know, we'll take the guy off here. And this is exactly the same Hulk Grinch looking guy. So we don't need to see him anymore. We just see the set here. There's the front and the back is, you know, they're all cut in half. We can see the device here where you spin. Surprisingly, this guy actually does have a brick light. But in order to get to it, you're gonna have to take the head off here. And then you're gonna have to kind of, you can actually take this one off too. You have to kind of open it up here, like split it apart. I'm trying to use my power. Open. There we go. So kind of pain in the butt if you want to turn this thing on and off. There, turn this brick light on. Let there be light. Back here. There we go. It's easier to put back on. The hat back on. Which way? This way? Doesn't matter, right? There we go. Put this guy back on here. Oh, hey. That's cool. It's got a big light with it. Oh, yeah, Chris, you're going to turn off the light. There you go. Spooky. That still looks gimmicky to me. Thank you. You can turn on the lights. On this side, you have, well, I guess, a little tiny house. A little bat on top. Little rooftop there. And ladder piece there. On this side, you got a crazy looking lantern with a pumpkin on the bottom. Light hanging there. So the pieces are nice. The pieces are pretty good. Just, yeah, it looks very random. Like someone just stacked things together. So there you go. That's number 18. So this is number 19. This one comes with the ghost, the clan. I'm going to put him aside so we don't need to see him anymore. And again, this is very randomized looking. And it does have that tree figure. So he can spin just like the other one from the other set. Oh, he's getting knocked off. I'm going to have to pull open these weird purple flaps. At least you get more of those printed pieces there. Or maybe his branches down there. There we go. Yeah, I can spin. The spinning, what do we call this, Chris? We call it the scary spinning tree spooky thing. If we take a closer look on the side, just windows, awning pieces, plants and a little mushroom there. On this side, look at the leaf there. They're just like added blue pieces. Like, we're gonna use this for the 4-in-1, but let's just put it underneath the leaf so it holds it there. So you guys make sure you use those pieces for the bigger set. I think the pieces inside the pumpkin, by the way, are glow in the dark. I can't remember. There's the contraption on the back. So you can see there's nothing there. So we're done with this one. Super fast. Let's look at the last one. This one here is number 20. Bat flying wheel thingy. Chris has the most confused look on his face. Like, what the hell are these? When they're all together, they look really good. But when they're individual like this, yeah, this looks a bit random. We don't know why it's like this. But anyway, you got this crazy looking bat there that can spin on this wheel. And this one's just more like a base. And you got some plants there, and some trees, some pumpkins. And I am actually missing one leaf here. Where is it, Chris? I think I left it at home or somewhere. That's not important. A lot of small little pieces that are just hanging here. Here's a closer look at the bat. I quite like it. I like the back of the wings. That's cool. So each one of these sets has 4 wheels. Gee, I wonder what it's going to become. There's a top-down view of it there, spinning. Spins nicely. And more details of the... Not much. This is like... It's not even a plate, man. This is like little pieces here and there. I don't know why they did it like that. Oh, look, we haven't seen this figure. He comes with this set, and he's like a wizardy witch guy. But he has a very pretty wand that doesn't match him. But yeah, I like the printing on these guys. And let's see, let's take off his hat. You can see his face better there. Nice printing on his clothes. It goes along the back as well. He is ready to turn this thing into a 4-in-1 set. All right, so stay tuned till the end. We'll combine all 4 of them together and see what it becomes. So now on to the bigger sets. So now we're looking at number 21, which is like a lantern. And now that it's bigger, this one and the one after has a bigger manual. It actually has like a book instead of a poster. I'm just knocking these guys down. Needs more pages. I guess it has to be a booklet. And just to show you, it's Sembo Blocks. Easy to read, easy to follow. Okay, let's look at this thing. So the set has 3 extra figures on the outside. We've seen the ghosts, and we actually haven't seen these 2, so we'll come back to that. But this is like a lantern. It was actually pretty okay to put together. It's only kind of delicate putting on this glass or the plastic piece to cover there. And on the back, it's actually sitting on a stand that can pop off a little bit easy, and I'll show that to you soon. But just to show you that this is a hanging lantern, you can pick it up from here. Like, hey, there you go. Hang just like that. Spooky. This one actually is pretty good. I might just hang this one outside my door for Halloween. But it's a chatter teeth. It has 2 springs inside. So it goes, ah. It's pretty, oh, I dropped this teeth inside somewhere. Great, gotta get it down. But look at that spring action thing going on. It's a little bit challenging to build for kids because it's got spring and pieces might want to pop off. But it's pretty cute. Oh, see, there you go. The stand came right off. I gotta get his teeth out. And yes, he does have some missing teeth in the other spots. So this being a little bit bigger, it does have extra features. It does have a brick light that you do have to use, even if it has no battery. Look, he lights up on his mouth. Chris, please turn off the light for me. This is what I look like with the light on. And you know what else is cool about this? Watch me. Whee! Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I like this one a lot. It's like I got the power of this castle inside here. Here's a closer look. I'll show you the stand first. It's pretty creative. A lot of little cool pieces hanging there. You got that transclear ghost there, and you got a little weird looking bat piece hanging off this vine that might pop off on you pretty easy. The scorpion on this side, a cross there, scary cross. More little bats hanging around there. So it's a cool little stand, but it is in an angle here. So you have to be careful. The lantern might just pop off with that. Now let's look at the detail of the lantern. Here's a better look at the teeth. Hello, open up wide. You got 2 springs in there. Be very careful. I lost that bag of springs. It was like separate from the bag. I was like, damn it, I have no springs for this thing. But then I found them. Miraculously, I found them. There's a better look at the light on the inside, the wiring. Yeah, nice jaw, man. That's actually pretty cool. On the back is where you have the little gear to rotate the piece. Just to show you the top there's a couple of stickers along there, 4. But the skulls are all print. I like those. And the handle, very easy to put together. So this one is pretty good. Now let's see if I can open this up. Here's a better look on the inside. I really like that skeleton guy or the hoodie and the pumpkin in the middle. And I like the little micro castle scale. Oh, that cape is actually pretty cool too, man. I like this one. I like the inside. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. If I rotate it here, you can see the little tree there. And there's the light on top. So the light has 2 strips, one here, one in the mouth. Hard to see the one on the top. I didn't even notice that one there. Turn it back off here. And I like the spider on the top. That's pretty cool. It functions pretty well. Sometimes it feels like it wants to catch on. So you can see me spinning this thing pretty wildly. You might have to adjust the tree back here so it doesn't like block the way. So I just knocked it off there. You have to wrap the wiring around that tree. So if you don't want the lights in here, you don't have to put the lights in, but you definitely need to use, where is it? This part here, the light brick is actually part of the set, so you have to use that piece anyway. You got this killer pig with this butcher knife. I can take off this helmet part here. There you go. Look at him. Look how menacing he looks. They look cool. I like this guy. Wouldn't want to mess with him. And then, so yeah, I think this is the only one that comes in this set. He might come with the concert one, I don't know. Here's the second one here. Mr. Pumpkinhead. Nice printing. Is there any printing on his head itself? No, that's all black. Oh, it's just what I'm going to show you last time with those clan ghost guys. It's all black like that. So, yeah, it makes him look a little spookier. When you look through the eyes, like all black. Go like that. Ha 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 ha. I am Pumpkinhead. I will come after you. Remember that movie, Pumpkinhead? Did you ever see that scary movie? The monster Pumpkinhead one.
Scary,
made,
right?
yeah, I used to love that film. So now we're looking at number 22. They call this Train Paradise. Just Halloween train set is fine. My favorite one. The biggest book of all. And same deal, if I just open up a random page there for you to see. It's all very easy to read. This one was the first one that I got, and I really did enjoy it. I've had a lot of fun putting it together. It does use a couple gears because it's a roller coaster set. It didn't even have to use that, but it really can only go one way because it's going to like do a thing where it flips up one character. My kids were playing with it, and they made the thing go backwards, and they put too much stress on it, and they broke the gear. I'm like, dang it! So I had to replace the gear from my other set. But it works here just fine. A lot of things going on. The most amount of characters. A lot of glow-in-the-dark bricks, and I don't even know which ones are glow-in-the-dark. But just to show you an example, if I were to roll the train here, there, it's going through there, and it's going to hit a switch and make the ghost come up. I'll try to see that more in action later. So the tree moves in the center. There's a ghost on the bottom, and it's moving all these gears, and it's also moving the clock, and it might catch on a couple things, so you got to make sure this whole place is cleared up. You can go really fast like this. Go, yeah. So if I go backwards, it's going to catch on this guy. So you can't go there. It's going to, So my kids were like, we can make it go backwards, and just grinded it out and broke the gear. Damn you kids. Anyway, there you go. I thought this was actually a pretty neat feature. So right here is where the train will pass. It'll knock this thing up, or yeah, it'll knock it up, and the guy will go boo, and it'll come down. I'll show you an example there. Oh, stuck there. Actually, it might look better if I do it this way, and you can see it. Well, you can't really see it there. Let me see. Here, see where this part right there will hit that piece. If I hit it hard enough, you go, oh, it's really fast though. Try it again. Oh, there. It popped up and he goes back down. That's a little bit fast. Anyway, you can see him right there. I think he's actually glow in the dark, his body and his head. That's pretty cool. And if I rotate it this way, you can see the gears there, the blue gears. And you got this little area here. Red crystal ball, snake, the grass. I like this, the hand coming out. That's a cool piece, man. A couple more snakes there. And then you got this clock here, which is really neat. I think those are stickers by the hands. And it does rotate as you're going around. So a nice addition. You can see more of the clock there. Grandfather clock. Got a spider web over here. Another claw thing down there. And you got this ghost guy there. Another ghost down here. That kind of spins. Whee! And more pumpkins and blue gears there. I like the look of the gears. The blue look to it. Very vibrant. There's the tree. Easy to build. No branches, thank goodness. But you do have all these little fabric pieces here. You have some owls there. Some bats that just hanging out. And you can, articulate and make this your own design. You don't have to copy the book. So I'm knocking down pieces now. So interesting little pieces. And you might find some new elements when you buy the set. I kind of forgotten what's what. I'm just knocking everything down now. The clip pieces that clip onto here is causing it some stress. So be gentle when you're clipping those in. Those might break over time. But there, if I will spin it and go, wee, there's a tree for you. I like that tree. Oh, look, there's a spider there down below. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll look at the roller coaster itself. And the first person on the track is the lady that we saw before. Got a little pumpkin there. Second guy is Grinch, Hulk Grinch. Behind him is a brick light, by the way. So if I get this piece here, if I can do it. There, I just turned it on for you. You got the skull. That's actually pretty cool, I like that. Skull piece there on that part of the roller coaster. And the last part, it's actually got a lot of things going on. Okay, I took the other carriages off so you can see this part here, the eyeball and the two faces there. And along the back, if I go, wee, there's a pumpkin there. That was actually pretty cool. It's like a little scarecrow thing, right? And then finally on this piece here, you got a witch. We've probably seen her already. But you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the other figures here so you can see them better too. So it does come with another character, which I thought was pretty cool. He is the werewolf. Rah. I actually quite like him a lot. Is he wearing a helmet? I think he is. Yeah, that's what he looks like without his headpiece on. That's actually pretty cool. I think I like this guy the best because of all the detail. This is the other guy that was on the set. I like the look of him and the bottom piece there. Spooky, like, yeah. All right, that's Sembo Blocks Halloween sets. I don't need to do dimensions. These are really small. I can put them anywhere. Do I need to drop these things? No, I'm not going to drop them this time. We'll drop the bigger guys. The smaller guys, I'll let them off for now. Anyway, these are all available on pickmeupscottie.com. You want to see the 4-in-1? I'm going to do that right now. So stay tuned for that. And after the credits, you'll see what it is, okay? So thank you so much for all your love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll bring you more. All right, you guys. Until next time. Break me out. Boo. Okay, it actually took me some time. How long did it take me? A couple hours? Well, it's because we had to take down, actually not that long.
No.
We had to take down all 4 sets, and you have to take every piece off. If we try to get away with like, no, we don't have to use this piece and stuff. Nah, man, they want to use like little itty bitty parts. And the other interesting thing is, it was missing a couple pieces, and we had the sets here, so I don't know why that was missing. So I had to steal from the poor lantern. His poor teeth were gone. Had to borrow a couple pieces from here to substitute here to finish this build. What I think of this is like a full-on carriage. Yo, if you're gonna buy those 4 sets, do not build those 4 sets. Immediately jump into this. I think this one is really, really cool, man. It's almost worth it just for this. It seems like this was the main thing. And then they're like, okay, can we take it apart and make something small out of all the pieces? They do have extra little plants here and there. But just to show you the overall view, I think that looks really cool. Rotate it there. And I like how they implemented the flaps here. You don't have to have this purple on if you want it to look more like a pumpkin carriage. I think they did a pretty good job. We turn the mushroom piece on the back here. We'll turn the back wheels or the front wheels. But if you turn the front wheels, it'll turn the top. It's like that kind of action. Whee! Here is a closer look. I don't know if I have the ladder the wrong way, up or down, or maybe it's supposed to go down if you want to enter this place. It looks better. These are all the same pieces that we saw being used. And here's the back or the front. It's probably got to be the back, right? Oh, you can see it kind of rolling there. Whee! The detail is nice. One thing to note though, this area, you have to kind of push it down, and it's kind of tricky. It's kind of like the Lego treehouse. The angles, you know, you don't want to push too hard down, and don't want to squeeze it too much on the sides, or everything will kind of want to pop off. And here is a mean face. I like that design, and that brick actually looks pretty cool. So you come up to the top here, and you got the face. Now this is the only piece that is the same from the other set. So you don't have to like change this. I took everything apart, but had to put it back together. But it's the same thing, so do not take this head apart. So let's look on the inside of this thing. I'm gonna pop this off, go to it, it comes off just like that. And you want to take out the rooftop. However, the rooftop's in like multiple pieces like this. You can flush it down, but I didn't want to do it because I want to take it off easier for this video. But you know, when you press too hard, it's gonna go and collapse everywhere. You're gonna slide it up, because the thing that turns the top part is going to be blocking this piece. If you look on the inside, drum roll, a couple of sofas, a table, and some cups, and a bottle, and that's it. But yeah, trying to fit on this hexagon or this shape is a little bit tricky. I managed to do it, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I think this one's actually pretty good. Here are the little plants that you make. One here, the tree guy, less branches on him. I like this little piece right here, that's kind of cool. But there, you get 3 little plants with this carriage. Put this back on here, there you go. Fun little kits, I like it. But it is still kind of delicate. You don't want to push underneath here. It might collapse down. That was the only thing, but oh, I like this way better than the 4 separately. I think this looks great when they're all combined together. So there you go. The Pumpkin Carriage bonus set review. And be careful with the wheels because they will just pop off like that. And let's just roll out of here.